fair. It's just not, it's not reasonable. There's no reason to be a better person if you're constantly condemned for your past actions forever. I don't know too much about the whole thing. I know he was like begging for money from a bunch of random people or something like that. Still hasn't paid it back. Did he say he was gonna pay it back? I don't know. I don't really know. Did he say he was gonna pay it back? He scammed his viewers and mods in stream. Yeah? That's on him. Has he tried paying it back? Never paid it back. They paid it for him? So he owes it to them. So that's on him owing it to those two people. Have those two people confirmed whether he's talked or paid it back at all? They've both talked about it? Yeah. That's a they don't want the money. They said they don't want the money? Well then, I'm a little lost. If they don't want the money, they care about the victims being compensated, then he doesn't owe them the money? Right? He said he would pay it back. They want him to pay? Alright, okay. Okay. I'm clicking. I'm reacting. I don't know anything. It's kind of a positive and a negative.
People who were scammed by Slicker, the most infamous scammer on all of Twitch, the guy who scammed people out of over $250,000, had all of his debts paid by you guys for watching this video, giving me some money. I teamed up with XQ.
Sorry, hold on. My bad, hold on.
People.
Oh wait, I turned off my ad blocker, but there was no ads on the video, so I'm turning it back on.
People who were scammed by Slicker, the most infamous scammer on all of Twitch, the guy who scammed people out of over $250,000, had all of his debts paid by you guys.
Sorry.
For watching this video, giving me some money. I teamed up with XQC and we paid back 72 of the people who were scammed. And this was not a solo effort, although I funded it based off your viewership. It was a big thanks to people like Wojito, who went through tirelessly talking to everybody who was scammed and then verifying that they were actually scammed. Because for whatever reason, in situations where we are trying to do good, people kind of try to take advantage of it. There were literally people who were sending in fake screenshots from Slicker saying they were scammed in hopes to get paid back by me, just trying to scam me to get some extra money. And Wojito is the one who spent like 8 hours a day every day for the past like 3 weeks to ensure that didn't happen and make sure the people who were actually victims got their money back. So big shout out to Wojito, also Slime, who helped facilitate all the payments, which brings us to my main point of this story, which is a lot of people were talking a bit of shit. And I think somewhat understandably, a lot of people came away with the feeling of, okay, so Slicker scammed over 70 people out of over $250,000, and now he gets all of his debts paid off and gets to walk away without any punishment.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not a lawyer. I am not the law. I cannot extradite Slicker from the UK and bring him over to America so he seeks the justice he so rightly deserves. All I can do is try to make sure the victims are in a good spot. Having said that, I do want to make a very public push to get Slicker banned off of Twitch. I cannot think of someone who should more likely be banned off of Twitch than Slicker right now. Someone who took advantage of not just other creators in the relationships he formed as a streamer, but also his viewers. He literally scammed his
I knew that
viewers.
he scammed his viewers,
This
and
is
I knew he
worse
scammed
to me
streamers.
than showing your titties or having sex or saying that I am going to, shit on a viewer in a fight like E-Rob did that got him banned for 40 days. It's worse than all of that.
Wait,
and
he
did
got
get his
banned
sub
for
button
40 days for saying he was going to shit on a viewer in a fight? That's fucked up. Damn, that's messed up, bro. 40 days?
So he can't make money on
That's
Twitch,
crazy.
but he still can use it as a platform, take sponsored streams from weird, shitty cryptocurrencies if he wanted to. And I think he should face real punishment.
He said he was going to fight a viewer at TwitchCon? No! That's my go-to! Oh my god, I didn't know I could get banned for that. I'm just fucking around. I'm joking, Twitch. I'm literally joking when I say it. No, don't report me. I always say I'm going to fight Chad at TwitchCon. I don't really mean it. I'm just being silly. I'm being silly. I'm being a goose. I'm not being serious. Oh no! I'm not really capable of fighting my entire Twitch chat at TwitchCon. I'm incapable. He said in offline chat, so Twitch. Oh, so Twitch. So Twitch couldn't tell he was joking. Got it.
Ask Slicker to pay back
He said it in offline chat. Got it. You could tell definitely that I'm joking when I say it.
$20,000 to me, and I'm gonna try to keep him on that path so he does do that, hopefully the right way, over a period of time that's reasonable and he doesn't try to scam people. Same thing that I'm kind of doing with Grayson Goss. I don't know why I keep ending up having conversations in relationships with scammers. I think that's something I have to work on in my personal life. But in the meantime, I do want him to get banned. And you might be asking yourself, Ludwig, why did you do it?
Did he get
Is
banned?
this just from the kindness of your heart? Well,
Did he get banned or no? No? People watch him still? Does he stream? No. Partner removed. He streamed on Kick. Not the worst Kick streamer out there, to be honest. Never getting a partnership, bro. I'm never getting the contract. I'm just kidding. They cleaned up Kick a lot. They cleaned up Kick a lot. They cleaned up Kick quite a lot, actually a lot lately. It's really cool. I'm proud of Kick. To go from and it's gotten a lot better. Good.
Wait, my video is different.
Just to show you that not hacked, bro. But I don't want you to force yourself, bro. I've stayed up all night, bro. Like,
I love those pants. I think I've said that I love those pants every single time I see those pants. I can't. Where's the video? Wait, is it? Oh, okay. Here.
Guys, how's it my fault? Guys, it's the same angle.
Okay.
Same angle, same place, same thing, same thing.
Same
So I
outfit.
genuinely thought I thought it was gonna be the same. Guys,
just to show you that I'm not hacked, bro. But I don't want you to force yourself, bro.
And it starts? Oh, okay.
I've stayed up, not hacked, bro. But I don't want you to force yourself, bro.
Wait, did he not mean to leak this? Did he not mean to leak this? I don't want to see this if he didn't mean. It's on his official page. Never mind. It's fine.
I've stayed up all night, bro. Like, I don't want to do a loan where it'll affect my credit history. But if that's the last
guys, is this in video or not?
case, I'll have to do it. I've tried to hit up stake and all that shit. I really want to like make.
Wait, it's a different one.
You got his own custom video, bro.
Wait a minute.
money not by gambling from stake, but like obviously I want fixed prices and just a fake balance or whatever.
XQCL.
Shit's so stressful, man.
I'm confused. Was he gambling? Sports betting. That's the betting that Twitch allows. I'm on one today. Bro, I'm on one today. No, he didn't. He didn't tell me to say that. Believe it or not, I don't have like a little thing in my ear telling me what I'm allowed to say and not allowed to say. I see you on Punch? After what I said a second ago about Punch, I'm fucked, bro. I got nowhere. Okay, I'll see you guys on fucking x.com. I'm fucked. I've got no home. I'm gonna be on like... It's full of band everywhere. It's okay, no one ever hits me up for contracts anyway.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry, bro. Don't force yourself to say
You said
this.
what? Guys. I don't think you get it. I don't think you get it though.
He got the same, so he sent, okay, wait. Clarify. So he had some people he sent a video to that was a custom certain message, but he mass sent it to those people. And then for a different group of people, he made a different message that he mass sent to people. So no one got a real custom message. It was all just one message. I'm learning so much today. Woo.
Train wrecks, I would message him.
Okay, some more
I'd be
for
like,
specific.
bro, I'm in a situation. And he would
I see.
he gave me like $150,000. No, sorry, not $100,000, and I know people are gonna be like, the people I owe, you're gonna be
150.
like, what?
So this is more than this is
I have
over
borrowed in a
300k.
month, I had to
This
pay
is definitely over
50,000.
300k, bro.
In a month, I would have to pay someone.
Wait, what? Please
50,000.
tell me I'm hearing that wrong, please.
I would have
He
to
said Train
pay
gave him
some of my-
150.
Whoa. That's not appropriate. That's not appropriate. When you should never ask your friends for money. I just don't think it's right. I don't think you should ask your friends for money. I think you just fuck yourself over. You fuck yourself out of something more valuable. And to me, friendship is way more valuable than money, you know? So I think it's like, it's just stupid. So you just show that if you just should never do that. Gambling, you should not do. I have that take for you won't. I like Trainwreck's take on gambling. That he says you shouldn't gamble all the time. I like that he does that. You shouldn't gamble. You will lose. Gambling is literally only for if you have an excessive amount of money and you want to be stupid. And you are stupid. Because you are literally giving away your money. And you can see it in every stream that he just loses all the time. It's just a straight loss. If he took all the money that he put on gambling and saved it in his account, he would have way more money. So do not gamble. It's stupid. You will lose. I like that. There's one thing I appreciate. This is the reason I stopped gambling, is literally because I watched Trainwrecks lose all his money. I would just sit there hours. I want him to win. I like watching people win. It just makes me happy. I just watch him for hours losing. And then I thought to myself, bro, this guy, he's lost my entire life savings. Everything I've ever earned in one night. I'm never gonna gamble, bro. I don't need to do this. Nobody forces you, of course, but you shouldn't. The next thing is anything you use as a coping mechanism is an escapism. And gambling, drugs, alcohol, eating, exercise, sleeping, anything that you're using as a coping mechanism for not dealing with the internal is escapism and will just ruin your life. Brrr, spiral out of control. League, Valorant. Okay, shut up. It will consume you before you even realize it. So streaming, okay, bro. Okay, bro. All of it. All of it, for real. And it's not healthy. It's not good. So, I mean, the real thing to do is to work on the inside. Why do you feel like having that escapism? Why is every second of every day a wait until you get to that escapism? What is it about being in the present that makes you need to get out of being in the present to escape from your brain? And how can you work on those things? Therapy, working on childhood traumas, current traumas, PTSD, whatever you have that you need to work on. Working on even appreciation for what you have in front of you, the feeling of the air on your skin, the feeling of water in your mouth. Because sometimes you don't go through trauma the same in like a big way where it feels like it's a dramatic trauma. But there are things that you could do where you just consistently feel bored, which could be something you should definitely talk to your doctor about. Constant boredom is something that is difficult to manage. Finding that appreciation for life is a great way of handling not needing those escapisms all the time. So I know maybe not the funniest takes in the world, but literally if you're feeling these ways where you need that escapism, it's a very important thing to consider figuring out what is causing that need for escapism and how to approach it, because each different thing could be a different causation. Maybe you did go through complex post-traumatic stress disorder, which is extended stimulus of trauma over a long time. It doesn't necessarily always mean childhood trauma, but it often is childhood trauma over an extended period of time. So post-traumatic stress disorder is one event that causes you to have a stress reflex in your, so say you get robbed, right? PTSD can come from that. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder is you grew up in an abusive household with an alcoholic father, where you were constantly berated no matter what you did, and now you have problems managing happiness or feeling like you can be safe inside of your own body. So it's a different experience. Finding what you need that escapism for can help you circumvent needing to go to those escapisms. And then life goes from this constant barrage of, I just need to escape, I just need to get out, I need to go party, I need to drink, I need to do drugs, I need to get out of my head, I need to get out of my head, I need to get out of my head, I can't be here anymore, to actually feeling at peace and feeling like, oh shit, I'm okay. And really what we're usually searching for is that feeling of being okay. Being happy with life. You still go through ups and downs. It's not like life is ever going to be easy, but it's easier, and I think that's imperative or important. So sorry. I know whenever it comes to addiction, I'm kind of serious. I've had a lot of family members with addiction stuff, and I've learned a lot about addiction over the years. And so I like to see if I can be helpful, because addiction stems in all forms. I had a huge addiction to eating, and I got up to 200 pounds, and food was like my escape. I could go eat two burritos in one night, like I'm fucking burritos too, not burritos, burritos, I could eat them in one night. Like I was a fucking good at eating, bro. I could do it. And it was my escape, I didn't, and the problem with like food is that you can never not eat. You have to eventually eat. And it became overbearing, because you can't get away from food. You just can't. And especially in America, food is there. It's very intense in calories and very delicious, but also very intense in calories. And huge. And I can still, at this point, eat everything on my plate and not even think twice about it. Learning to figure out why I needed that, to the point where I was so full and I'm still wanting to eat. Like I am so full, I'm still eating though. I'm halfway through, I'm full, my tummy is telling me don't eat anymore, you know? Why do I still need to finish that food? I need to keep eating, I need it. And working on that just saved me. It saved my life. Like, it saved me from extreme health problems, because overeating causes extreme health problems. It saved me from confidence issues. It saved me from so many different things. How do you get over it? You never really get over it. Well, you get over it in a sense. Like, I don't think, the only thing I know is that when I'm stressed out, I will turn to food. So I'm aware of that. And I have to be aware of that. And so now, instead of going, oh, I'm eating a bunch, I need to eat more, like it feels good to eat, I go, oh, I'm eating a bunch. Okay, what's my stressor? Like, what is causing me to have this desire for escapism? So instead of having it be something that's crippling me, it's more of a signal. Oh, wait a second. I have this desire for escapism. Oh, okay. I'm happy, you know, like I can focus on what's causing me to have this outcome. I think it's really cool. And now I can just enjoy food, and when I'm done eating, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm not hungry anymore. I can eat later. And that's really, really nice. And when I see myself going, okay, I need this food, I need this food, I need this food, or I'm thinking about food all the time, I can go, oh, okay, what is it? How do I fix it? Where is my internalness feeling dejected from my reality? And how can I get back to that calm? You don't want to be up high. You don't always want to be happy. You don't always want to be sad. Having like this neutral feels fucking fantastic. It's the best. It's the best feeling ever when you're just neutral. So I always try and get back to neutral. I don't want to be overly happy all the time. I don't need that. I'm okay with just being neutral. It feels good. It feels good to be at calm and at peace. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Did it die? Let's die. Hold up. After a breakup, I feel like that a lot. I used to be fine being alone, and I was at peace even in the relationship, and now I get lonely at moments and I get sad. Yeah. I think that's more about coming into comfort with yourself and finding out where you're feeling like you're attached. But loneliness is a human reality, you know? Find out how can you work with that loneliness to be a little bit happier with yourself. Or like figure out, oh, I need to make some friends and I need somebody to go hang out with them. I'm gonna go play games and see if I can make a friend there, or like I'm gonna go do yoga at a yoga studio and make friends there. So figuring out what the loneliness is and how to adjust for that loneliness is very important. And it's okay to be lonely. I think that a lot of the time we get told our negative feelings are invalid. Sadness and loneliness, anger, frustration, resentment. These are all valid things that every human goes through. It's how you express those things outwardly that changes your outcome. So yeah, you may feel these things, and then how you project them into the world is the difference. Feeling them, coming to terms with them, going, okay, I'm angry, right? I need to calm myself down. Why am I angry? Talk to yourself in your head and allow yourself to go through those go through those traumas and say, okay, how can we adjust this? It's not wrong to be feeling bad. It's not wrong to have those bad feelings. It's wrong to push them aside, because then they start taking over and you're not like working with them. Instead, they start to become subdued to the point where the pressure builds and then they explode. Instead, if you work with them, you hold their hand and go, okay, what's going on? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I letting it have power over me? Sometimes you need a break, you know? Sometimes you're playing Elden Ring and you need a break. Bro, if you don't want to hear me yap, you guys don't have to. Like, what's wrong? Why can't I yap? Why can't I yap? What is streaming other than yapping anyway? Yeah. Yeah. What is it? Oh, what's the difference? Don't get one guide? All right. It was a couple of random comments that made me want to talk about it. You're right. I apologize. Well, I apologize. I got real close to even say it. I think it's you can still listen. I got baited. I was wrong. I apologize. I'm sorry, chat. I apologize. I think I'm eating this right now. No! Sorry. I think it's okay to be emotion. It's okay to have emotion, especially if I could tell this to every guy out there who's listening and every girl who feels this way, because girls also, it gets underrepresented, but there are girls who get told that they are not allowed to feel this. So I'm going to say it's for every girl who's ever been told they're not allowed to feel this, who's hearing me, and every guy who's been told this growing up, that you're not allowed to cry, you're not allowed to feel sad, and that you need to get over it and man up, suck it up, be better. In all of those situations, whoever told you that was wrong. Crying is incredibly healthy. It's very good for you. It relieves cortisol buildup in the body, and it cleans out your tear ducts. It's just overwhelmingly good for you. So you don't have to hold it back all the time, you know, and it's okay that you do it, and you are a valid person. And anybody who says anything other than that, especially if they tell you that, right? They're not good people to do that. And they've been misled, and they are wrong for that. And I know sometimes guys in relationships will cry, right? I've heard this told to me while I've been streaming before many times, that they've cried in front of a girl, and then the girl has looked down on them, or they've seen videos of girls saying, oh, guys who cry are less than. Those are not the girls you want. I'm not going to tell you who you want, but if you're willing enough to cry, and somebody is going to deject your emotions from you, is going to tell you you're invalid for that, then you're just dodging a bullet, in my opinion. You know, you're literally you're just dodging a bullet. Oh, cool! It's like the sign on the yard that says "I eat baby souls," right? Or I love doing I love doing 2 golems at the same time in the Elden Ring 3 fight. Like, I know who to avoid, because if people put you down for your valid emotions, then those people are insecure, because you are valid in your emotions. Everyone is. I love eating baby souls. I love spitting fire combo. Makes me laugh. 2 gargoyles. Stop eating baby souls. Stop it. But I just want you guys to know. Sorry for spamming words. There are many things that I've worked on in my life, but one of the things that I've worked the most on is emotional is my emotional intelligence, is what I've tried to work as the hardest on, because I felt like when I was younger I was so not good with it that it became something that I spent years just focusing on, trying to be more intelligent in that aspect. And I did like a lot of researching on things. I've done a lot of research, but I watched a lot of videos on therapy. I've watched a lot of videos on like biological and chemical effects within the brain, and I watch a lot of videos on like the reason I mention men crying is because there's this article, hold on, from Harvard. article. I was talking to my boyfriend about this a couple days ago. Crying men. Is crying good for you from Harvard Health? This is the article and I highly recommend. Good read. It does talk about rethinking crying with men and how important it is, and that there are different reasons for crying and how it is very, very healthy for you. And it has links and everything. It's very good. Very, very, very good. And I definitely recommend it. Anyway, that's my yap. So some of the things that I'm particularly highly interested in is figuring out why emotions are the way they are, and why people act the way that they do, and how to make it so that you have the most healthy outcome from typical human experience. That's the best I could do as a human. And so I will give that information to you guys. Good yap? Okay, good. Yay. There was a video you guys wanted me to watch that was funny or something? Don't remember? Okay. Is this? Where am I? Huh! I don't know where to go.
Come.
Huh!
Well, and this is like super embarrassing, but I don't really know what else to do.
I don't know what else to do either. Okay, I worked my entire career, okay, building my brand around my hair, and this guy comes up, he just fucking yoinks it. He just fucking yoinks it, and he acts like he did this shit.
About
I don't care saying it either. I don't care saying it either. He's just yoinking.
Bro.
He's yoinking.
I don't know what to do. I lost 27,000.
Whoa!
From
Wait, how
giving
much?
a lens to Slicker.
Bro, I gotta be real with you. I don't think I'd ever give anybody, unless it's like my brother, a high amount of money like that. So don't bother. Don't ask. Like, the only person I could imagine giving that much money to is my flesh and blood, you know, my brother, the person that I spent since the moment I can remember anything to now, the person who I find the most I've had the most experiences with in my life. I can imagine, yeah, I'd give him every dollar in my savings account if it helped him with something. And I don't think he'd ever scam me, but if he did, I would know that first I would never expect him to pay it back. And I would reject it even if he tried. But if he did scam me, then, you know, it'd be a lesson learned. But it'd be a lesson I would be okay with learning. Oh, my brother scammed me? Fine. You know, I won't be able to give him anything for a long time, and that's okay. I'll give him love and support instead. But he would never, because he's just not that kind of person. He's a really great brother. I'm genuinely luckiest girl alive. I get along with my brother very well. He's been my best Dorino for a long time, and he's super, super, super cool. He's a very good brother. Very, very good to me. Yeah. All right, here we go. Was it this video?
I got scammed. Again. How's it going, boys? Welcome back to Mogul Mail. Today, we are in a new setup talking about...
I think that not giving people money when they ask for it... I'm 6 seconds into the video. even if I had a lot of money, is a smart thing to do, because I think outside of even just scamming, it's gonna make a weird power imbalance between me and that person, and I feel like it's not appropriate. Unless somebody was like, I just don't think it would be good. I think that it wouldn't be right. I wouldn't want to ruin my friendship like that. It wouldn't be good. I don't think it's a good thing to do. I mean, sometimes it's hard not to, because you don't want somebody to fail, especially if it's not too much money. But especially if it's too much money, no fucking way. No, it's not a good idea. If it's a little bit of money or not too much money, yeah. Okay, I'm going.
What I think is the largest ever scam in Twitch or live streaming history, and it was done by a streamer a lot of you guys might know. It's Slicker. If you don't know, he started in early Austin shows back when it had a more Eastern name, and went on to be a pretty big streamer, like a top 0.1 or 0.01% streamer. Hundreds of viewers, if not thousands of viewers sometimes. But why scam? How scam? Well, let's jump into that. But first, we got to talk about gambling, because that's, of course, where this is all going to lead. He started scamming because he was addicted to gambling and lost a lot of money. I've told this story before. It's happened. Gambling drives people to do crazy things like pull out way too much money or scam somebody out of $100,000. Grayson. Anyway, that's what hit him. And before we move on any further, I have to let you guys know that gambling addiction is a serious problem.
Yeah, definitely.
All right? Gambling suicidal ideation ranges from 12 to 92%. And another study estimates that up to 24% of gambling addicts have attempted suicide. So super, super serious. It feels like your back can be against the wall. You've lost all your money. You've fractured all your relationships. Nobody else wants to have you in this world. Not the case. Not the case. Even people who are addicted to gambling are totally valuable, valid humans who deserve to live. So, you know, a lot of helplines here at NCPG. You guys can go there. Just thought I'd shout this out at the start before we dive into what happened. Because, you know, there are some people talking about how Slicker now is suicidal. And even if he scammed a lot of people out of a lot of money, he does not deserve to lose his life. Let's get to the rest of it. How did it all start? Well, this clip came out from a viewer. Let's just watch it.
Yo, Typhoon, what's up, baby? I hope you don't hate me on this. It's so cringe, and I'm cringe for asking my brother, please do not hate me. Please, keep it personal as well. Basically, my bank account got locked. This has happened for like 3-4 days. I've been asking around people. Sadly, tomorrow is the last day until my credit starts getting fucked up. It got locked out, and I was looking for people that actually work, and that I could ask if I could borrow from, and I'll pay back.
Now, that's all we really need to watch. There's 3 major alerts, red flags there. 1, urgency. I have to be paid right away. 2 is drawing sympathy. Crazy problem, unsolvable, bank account, taxes, fraud, IRS, all that. And then final one, don't tell anyone. All right. And that is what the scam is predicated on, is getting a random person preying on their empathy, their humanity, and trying to get them to give you some amount of money based off those 3 factors. And if you are able to succeed in all 3, not only can you scam that person, but you could scam somebody else. Like this streamer, Lakari, who got scammed for $1,000, shared a few screenshots with similar ideas. And if Lakari doesn't tell anybody, then maybe you could scam Mendo, who sent Slicker some money because he had some problems, another $1,000. And if Mendo doesn't talk about it, then I don't know, maybe you could scam Harris. Or maybe Furious for $2,000. Or maybe this person for another $1,000. This person for another $1,000. Oh, maybe you could scam this woman who apparently is in treatment for chemo for another $1,000. This person right here, you could scam them for another $1,000. $1,000 here, $700 there. Even Slime, my roommate, got scammed for about $1,000. And then it was asked for $7,000 more, to which Slime said, no, don't pay me back and don't ever ask me money again. Slime got scammed. You know who else got scammed? Hey, who's got 2 thumbs and is really susceptible to getting scammed by people? Me, this guy. I also got scammed. Slicker asked me for money about 10 months ago. He just said he was in a super urgent need. He sent me a bunch of screenshots of like a bank account that he owed money to, like a credit card. And it's like $15K. And he's like, I need money right now. And I was like, all right. And I was kind of weird about it. So I just sent him all the money that I had in like a cryptocurrency. It was like a little less than $1,000. It's like something I had on Cash App. Like, there you go. This is yours. Have it. And I sent it like I do when most people ask for money, never expecting it to come back, because I will never, ever ask for somebody to give me money back, which is a problem in this situation because it also allowed for him to get away with it longer, because this is how the scam works, right? The whole point is that he is addicted to gambling, and he thinks that if he gets some amount of money, he's going to flip it up because he has a high ego, high confidence in some casino game, not only win money, but win enough to pay back what he owed and then have enough for the future. The problem is, if that fails, okay, well now fuck, I owe Slime $1,000. Okay, let me ask Ludwig for $1,000. Now I'll go double it. I'll pay them both back. I'll be even. Oh, well fuck, that didn't work out. And you build up a huge list of people that you owe money to. And it's only the people who go ask you for money that will drive you to go to
is it too fast? Really? Because I'll put it down speed-wise. I just feel like it is like perfect speed for me. Is it too fast? Okay. Otherwise, I feel like it's very slow. It's good. Okay,
another
okay,
person to scam so that you can go pay this person. And it's a whole gross, ugly web of
Sometimes I can't tell when there's jokes or I just am from this point forward, okay? I'm gonna assume everything is a joke. Is that okay?
lies that comes from it. And the main
He does this too? I think that's an ADHD thing. I watch so many videos on 1.5 to 2. Okay, it's a joke. It's a joke. Okay, I'm learning the jokes. I'm learning jokes.
main reason I kind of wanted to talk about this is because I feel super guilty.
Unless the
'cause that was part of
entire
the problem.
chat is saying something. Okay.
Because some of the people that Slicker was reaching out to were people that he found on a Discord server that I run for random events. Because I invited Slicker to do a Fortnite tournament a couple months ago. He had found people on that Fortnite server, like the Veil, and just randomly reached out with a video that wasn't even catered. It was like a catch-all video, very similar to the first one. Let's listen for the 3 points.
Yo, bro, I'm sorry to bother you, bro. But,
Bro, keep it anonymous.
yeah, like, I'm sorry for messaging you on Discord, but, yeah, bro, like, I have a problem with myself, and it's basically my bank got locked. It's
locked?
part of this tax issue that, quote unquote, has not been paid, but, you know, fucking pissing shitty UK bank, whatever. I'm gonna sort it out.
Garner sympathy?
I'm gonna sort it out with my accountant soon. If I ask to borrow money off you, is that possible? Now you're gonna be like, wait, why is he asking me?
Urgency?
I've asked a few streamers out there, bro, they do not want to help. They don't want to help, but they ignore me.
Not
That's
true.
the thing. And one removed me, but there's no hate, you know, some people thought I was hacked. But yeah, like I said, if you can, I'll even pay you in the mid of the month, and I'll even give you extra if you can.
And that's it. And he sent that video around. And eventually the web of lies gets big enough. It goes to enough people that everyone starts connecting the dots. Wait, he told you the same thing? He told me that too. And everyone kind of came out. And now if you go to Twitter, Slicker is trending, and you can see how many people he scammed. I didn't even show it all, but it is a lot of people. A lot of people. All right? Because he went from friends, managers, probably family, to streamers, to then streamers he didn't even know, to then viewers. And that's how it finally came out, is the viewers were like, wait, he asked you for money too. He asked me for money. And that's when I think it also crosses the line of what should even be allowed from a streamer. Like, I think if you are defrauding your viewers, lying to them and trying to extract money from them as the streamer, you probably shouldn't even be on the platform. He's currently not banned by Twitch. I imagine this will change. And if there was any concerns or beliefs that this might not be able to Slicker.
Money is a hard thing for Twitch to ban. Okay, this is why I think he didn't get banned, because if you make a rule that says don't ask your viewers for money, every subathon is now a ban. Anytime you ask, hey, can I get a sub, ban. Anytime you get you jokingly ask for a donation, ban. They have to do, even in this situation, right? They can't make that move because now you've created a rule. And that rule is so anti-streaming, but in its DMs, true, but I feel like it's possible for it to backfire against people who are not that way. So I think Twitch is is instead what they did is they let the court of public opinion annihilate his career, you know? I think they saw, oh, okay, this guy, there's no way he's going to recover. Take away his partnership. Now he doesn't get 70-30. Now he can't even get subs, and just let the court of public opinion annihilate his career, which I think business-wise makes the most sense. Like I said before, I said it for Kick, I'll say it for Twitch. Business is ruthless, and sometimes you have to not be moralistic. You have to be, wait, what do you mean now nobody gets 70-30? I get 70-30. What do you mean? I get 70-30, right? I didn't just get this fucking thing for no reason, right? I'm still 70-30, right? Did this change? Fucking bitch, I just got it. I guess, you do? Partner plus? Okay, good, okay. Oh, less people. No, more people get 70-30 now. More people than ever. Before it was very rare. I'm not getting one guide, I'm just double checking. More people than ever get 70-30 now. Before it was only the top streamers would get a personalized contract to get 70-30. Now they get personalized contracts in different ways, I'm assuming, but I don't really know too much about it actually.
Himself admitted.
Believe it or not, even though I'm probably the most famous streamer in the entirety of the existence of the world, I don't know much about partner contracts for specific partner contracts. Of course. As the most intelligent, smart, and famous person alive, you guys know.
It was.
Ever since CSGO, not to blame, but ever since CSGO Lounge came out, it was the first time I went on that site, and it was a fun place to be on. You know, gamble skins and stuff, and wow. Eventually, I found out you could gamble with money.
Scary thing to find out, especially when you can find out you can do it online and it's little clicks of buttons and the money melts instantly. This is the craziest part of it all, though. Luke, who's a huge YouTuber, you might have seen his videos. He does a lot of like the Omegle stuff that tends to go viral. This guy right here, that is loud as hell, got scammed by Slicker
Don't know anything about it.
for a lot.
I lost 27,000 from giving a lens to Slicker.
I never gambled skins on those skin gambling websites because I always thought that they were just big scams. I was like, yo, that shit looks like a scam. I'm not gonna sacrifice my skins on that. And majority of my skins at the time when I was streaming were literally from gifts from viewers. So the fact that I don't have them now still makes me very sad. But like I would never sell them anyway. Anything that's a gift, I have a hard time getting rid of. It's like a me thing. It's like gifts are so precious to me that they become extremely valuable, like $1 billion in value in my heart. I can't sell them. I even have a hard time getting rid of them. It's rough. It's one of the reasons I wanted to not have a PO box anymore was because I was getting gifts from fans, and then I started to notice I was like, I just hoard them. Like I'll keep them forever. I love them so much. I don't want to get rid of them. And then if you have it open for so long, it's like, oh, you're getting more and more and more, and then it just gets really bad. So yeah.
Thought I could trust him.
But I did have a PO box at one point.
And I guess I just couldn't, bro. And I'm honestly like, I'm really fucking sad about.
It's a lot of money, and it's not even the most. Check this out.
He gave me like,
this is about Trainwreck TV.
$150,000. No, sorry, not 150, $100,000. And I know people are going to be like, the people I owe, you're going to be like, what? I have borrowed in a month. I had to pay 50,000. In a month, I would have to pay someone 50,000. And
Trainwreck gave him 100. He even confirmed it on his stream.
You don't have no. I was like, listen, like, get your shit together. I'm pissed. We're done though. I mean, that was the trade-off. It was like, we're done.
Same as Slime, except 100x more. I'll give.
Losing. This is what I'm talking about. Losing a friendship, just not worth it. Not worth it, in my opinion. To lose a friendship ever over money. It just sucks.
Be the money, but we are done. Don't ever ask for more. And that leads us to where we are now. The only silver lining I will say of this story is that X has offered to pay back everyone who got scammed, which is a very nice move from him. You know, he certainly is a guy with a lot of money, but that is not at all expected.
You know what? I'll throw it off right there. Okay, I'll throw a curveball, okay? And I will stick to my word. If Trey wants to, if he wants to join forces with me on a 50-50 split, okay, I will refund half of everybody who's been scammed of any money. A single dollar with proof. We'll go through all of them and we'll refund them. If she wants to go 50-50.
Yeah, it is sad.
With that.
The number, by the way, right now sits at about, I think, a little over 300,000. I think CoffeeZilla is probably gonna have a video that comes out soon that he's trying to tabulate the exact number, but it's a little over 300,000 from you know what seems to be close to 100 different people who have lost money at some point. Even, and I don't know if this is real. At some point, it went beyond money.
Home. There were 6 Mia Malkova fleshlights modeled after her butthole, and he used all of them.
That's his girlfriend.
And took all of them with him without asking. Every single one of them. You guys are talking about a couple bucks. This motherfucker took all of the Mia Malkova anal fleshlights like they were his fucking birthright. Motherfucker was using them like they were disposable. He used every single one. He took all of them with him. The dude's a fucking animal, dude. I've been holding.
This shouldn't have been in the video. All right, I'm just gonna say it. I feel like this is irrelevant and shouldn't have been in the video. I don't see the point of this. Like, I feel like that's relationship stuff. Oh, he sold them? I thought he just said he used them. He sold them or no? If he sold them, then it's valid. But if he just used them, I don't see why it's in the video.
Holding this in for so fucking long, man. I've been holding this in for so goddamn fucking long. It feels so good to get this shit off my chest.
Fair enough. Well, anyway.
He used them and then sold them?
that's about the entire story. What should come of it? Well, two things. One, he should probably be banned by Twitch for scamming his viewers. Two, Twitch should get rid of fucking gambling. All right, get rid of sponsored gambling. I think it's such an easy solution. Get rid of sponsored gambling. Anytime you ever catch someone doing sponsored gambling and skirting around it, you permaban them forever. All right, and then they lose all of their income. They lose the deal right away. I feel like that solves it because gambling is clearly here to stay in society, at least in America, and it's going to be hard to go against that, but it doesn't have to be sponsored this overtly. All right, people can.
XQC teamed up with his biggest op. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just fucking around. I'm just being silly. I'm being silly. I'm being silly. So I am gonna watch this clip then that was sent to me with all the context now. Thank you for sending me context. I appreciate context. I'm so sorry, beautiful lady whose face I'm covering most of, or not most of, a lot of. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I think, because that's how I do most things, is like, I will do something in character, and I try and override it OOC by doing something in character that would make it make sense. Like, let's say if somebody is like, Cornwood might be like really against something, or like he wouldn't do that normally, but I'd find a way to do it like on accident. Yeah, like, for example, no.
I feel so bad. In this moment, all three of them are aware. I'm gonna give you a little streamer insight. All three of them are aware, and all three of them are trying very hard to keep it from going insane in the chat. And they're trying to stay focused, but at the same time, you're thinking about whatever it is in your head, and you have like 15,000 thoughts. You're like, stay focused, keep it on track, right? The entire fucking time. Keep it on track. Oh my god, please just focus. Yeah, speed laugh to the extreme. This is streamer level speed laugh right here. Just keep it together, bro. Don't look. But you can already see in the view finder. I can see myself for most streams. The whole time. I sometimes I close it. I do better when I close it, but sometimes I'm too curious to make sure everything is like I need to function in my brain. Like they're in this state of speed laugh that is like, okay, don't let this get out of control, because if I start commenting on it, chat is gonna go wild. If I start thinking about it, chat is gonna go wild. If I make even a slight comment about it, chat is gonna go wild. It's gonna blow up. Don't let it blow up. So essentially, yeah. That's it. Yep. He held it together very well, though. You can see it on all their faces. This is the most PR level face.
It's like Cornwood might be like really against something, or like.
Hold it together.
In character.
Hold it together.
And I try and
hold it together. Hold it together, bro. Oh, hello, sorry. I think I just rubbed you guys with my thing. With that said, only 4.5 hours into the stream, we might finish talking segment. I think I maintain what I believe, and what I believe is that it is still valid for somebody to have an opportunity to be a better person. And if you consistently make them a bad person, then there's no reason for them to change. So even with the context, I still hold my same situation. If he goes out of his way to be a better person, then society should allow that to happen. And if he goes out of his way, that's just it. If he goes out of his way to be a better person, society should honor it. If he doesn't, then they shouldn't. You know, then society shouldn't honor it. Sorry. Within reason. But I think that I'll give you guys an example. I'll give you guys kind of a crazy example. Josh OG was a part of the CSGO gambling skin thing a long time ago. I know. I don't know enough why you guys are Pep W or agony about this, but I'm just gonna bring it up. I don't know the context. He must be a dragon lord. So on this news site, yeah, he was a part of it. But Josh OG also went through a pretty traumatic experience. I don't want to get into it as well recently. And I was seeing in the comments section of that people were still hating him, even going through what he went through because of that. And I'm just thinking, if society doesn't have, I think that in that situation and many other situations, people need a redemption arc, and people need I don't want to say any more of it. I was already very heartbroken for him, but I appreciate it. I'm not going to use it for content. I want to use it as an example because it's an extreme, and it's a very easy to reference important update. It's a very easy to reference example, and that's the only reason I'm bringing it up. But it's very serious, and I think that it's good to have redemption, opportunity for redemption, and empathy, because when you don't have those things, you're just kind of masquerading under the guise of being outraged as an opportunity for you to be a bad person, in my opinion. And so when I saw those comments about what happened with Josh OG, all I thought in my head was that these people aren't really valid in their outrage, and that they use it as a justification for being bad people. And I genuinely mean that. And I think that people who they use that as a scapegoat to be evil or to be bad people. And I think that that's what I think about that. So that's why I think people need redemption opportunities. And if he chooses to be a good person, then let him be a good person. And if people try to be good people, they shouldn't constantly be hated for their past mistakes. They should have an opportunity for redemption. And using those past mistakes as a way of hating on somebody is a guise for you to get away with being a bad person under the assumption that you are representing people, but you're really just a shit person, and in my opinion, equally as shit as the people you're hating on. There you go. All right, I'm done yapping. I'm done I'm done yapping. I finally finished. Yep, I made it through 4.5 hours of yap, but I finally finished. I'm gonna play Valorant. Pedro.